to the Elsewhere Podcast with Kat.
So welcome. I'm going to make it all fancy because I can always cut it out if I don't like it. Welcome to the podcast where we talk about everything and anything whenever that we feel like it. So I'm glad to have you here because you're somebody different. I talk to the same people all the time. I talk to artists, I talk to YouTube reactors, and I talk to my friends. And I get to bring somebody in that nobody really knows in my community. So
okay, that's awesome.
Stoked. I'm super stoked.
It almost always happens, and I'm not being cocky with this, but they probably follow me. It's happened so many times. I'm like, I'm on social media, and they'll look me up, and then they'll be like, oh, I'm already following you. I was like, oh. It happened this weekend.
You got it. I mean...
It doesn't mean what it used to mean, but it was. I mean, it was a status symbol at one point to have a certain amount of followers.
It was, but okay. So that's something I want to talk to you about. I have a question for you because I actually have a lot of information. Well, I mean, I'm on the YouTube side a lot more.
Yep,
obviously.
I'm trying to do shorts over there. Not really working.
That's because it's YouTube. See, YouTube was built for more longer content.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so basically to shift someone from a short form content into a long form watcher, like subscriber content based, creator based, I should say, is not an easy jump.
No, cross platform is not an easy jump. So that would definitely be an even harder platform switch.
Well, I mean, TikTok's algorithm is specifically, based on content. Like you could make one video and you can go viral and hit everybody's feed. It's possible. I'm not saying that happens all the time.
It just happened 6 months ago. Snatch, some guy, he says, what's up, brother? He does that, and he just got a Lamborghini from some guy that is another TikToker.
Well,
6 months,
whatever works.
Yeah.
Whatever works. The thing is that, just the way the algorithm works, it's not as much creator-based as it is video-based. Because, you want your next fix, your next swipe. And on YouTube, it's a lot more creator-centric. So you want people to get to know you as a person and to like your personality and want to support you and all the content that you put out.
Yeah.
So
here's a big issue. Shift. If they know me longer than 15 seconds, they're not going to like me. No, I was kidding. I'm like, hey, what's up? I was like, is that 16 minutes? Oh, no. They're going to freak out.
God, you might actually get to know me.
No, don't do that. No.
Sorry, I'm still getting over being sick. I've been sick for, 16 years. I'm just kidding. It's been 2 weeks, but still.
Oh, I was like, what?
No, it's been
you might want to go to the doctor, I think. Maybe.
No, but it's really interesting because, okay, you're going to love this. I'm not on TikTok. I don't have an account. And most of the people I know aren't either.
So maybe
a lot of the creators are, right? Mm-hmm. Because they're putting their content out there and stuff. So what I'm saying is that I just don't TikTok. I just never got into it, and I frankly don't have time. But I do Instagram. That's where I found you at. Instagram.
Yes, it is.
Because I recently became a cougar, so I was like, okay, well, all right.
Oh, hey, you found cougar. What's up? Oh, I didn't know this.
Well, no,
maybe I should come down to Texas, maybe, or no? I was kidding.
I think my algorithm was like, okay, you're old enough to see this content.
Yeah. I think I hashtag moms, I hashtag single moms, hashtag anything that would, that criteria. So, yeah.
I suck at hashtags.
It was me. I did it. No, I was kidding.
I don't usually use them. Because I just am like...
And you don't, cool, and you're okay without it? It's still good?
I have a reel I just posted not too long ago, and it's got 1,500 views, and it's weird because it's me bitching about the people next door playing their music really loud. And I've got 1,500. For me, that's a lot. Me, that's a lot, because I just don't post that type of content, and I certainly don't post it short enough. Yeah. I have another one that's a couple hundred views that I just posted this morning, I think, or last night. And I think it just says, I'm just saying. That's what it says. I'm just saying.
Just saying. Just saying.
And You know,
Just
so
saying.
I don't know how to use them. I'm sure that it would help if I did, but
Yeah, I mean, all you got to do is make your own hashtags if you want. You could look up the trending hashtags for Instagram, but you would just hashtag and then whatever. You could use the trending hashtag, or you could use whatever's pertaining to your content that you're putting out. So that's why I put out
obviously yours
hashtag cougar.
work.
Yeah, yeah, got to the right person. Look at that. I mean,
well, no, I saw you go live the other day on Instagram.
Yeah, see, I'm not. That's the thing. So TikTok live streams can be extremely devastating. I used to. Now, this was when I first started getting into the grow hosting when I live streamed, which is where you hype up the crowd and you kind of get them to follow each other, and then they throw gifts for you to shout their name out and all this kind of stuff. But what happened was TikTok noticed that they were generating fake followers. They would have no videos and have thousands of followers, and they're like, nope. So they shut down grow hosting. But when they shut it down, right before they shut it down, I was making $1,000 a day in a live stream.
Oh wow!
Like every day, and I would do 45 minutes live streams. This tattoo came from a live stream. This tattoo came from a live stream. So like, I was doing I was doing Cashapp giveaways also, and then I got to my 1 million followers. I got to my big, I hit the top. I'm like, woo. And
yeah, I have a screenshot. I'll probably put it up here somewhere. But
and they took my account.
They did?
They took my account about 2 years now. But they took my big account away because I put my private page link in the story. I didn't know that you couldn't put it in the story, and it wasn't up for 10 minutes. That private page is linked. Now, if you put that in your profile or if you're in your bio, red flag, bam, you're losing that account. I put it in my story, so it was only there for 24 hours. It didn't last 10 minutes, and they took my account. I just got it back last year or 6 months ago, but I had already built one up to a 70,000 follower account. Another one, I sold that, but now I have the 1 million back, and I'm going live, and I'm still like I'm a 200 follower live stream. You get what I mean? Like I only have 200 followers. Like I'll have 15, 12 people in there, and they're tapped out because right now it's all about battling. That's what the big thing is right now is battling. So. Which is basically grow hosting, by the way.
Well, and see, that's the thing is, I have this thing against. Okay, I got on years ago. It was like 5 years ago. I was on Twitter, I think, and it was the whole "follow me, I'll follow you, follow me, I'll follow you." And
follow, yeah.
At some point in my life, I decided that I just don't care. I just don't care. Like and I've said this before. I'd rather have 10 followers that show up every single time than 10,000 followers that only 10 still show up every time.
Yes,
I don't want because it messes up with my algorithm. If you have all of these, inactive followers and people that don't even click your content.
It's hard to flex when you have, like if someone's like, oh, they ask this all the time. You got smoke. That means like you got people that will throw big gifts, or you got a lot of people that go in your live and throw gifts and stuff like that. Like you can't be beat in a battle. And so like when I first started, of course I had 1 million followers. I was like, yeah, I got smoke, whatever, it doesn't matter. I didn't have a smoke, and it was hard to like. So you're saying
battle like creator versus creator, and who gets more from
gifts
their followers?
Wins. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard of that. That's new.
Really, yeah. That's all the rage right now.
I don't TikTok, and I mean that. I really don't. My kids, I'm sure my daughter knows, but
there's top tier. I mean, there's a gift on there, and that's what I was giving away tattoos for. Tattooing their name on my arm for the top gift, which is $600, and I got it twice. So. Oh, you're thinking about it. Just kidding.
No, I'm thinking about,
Hey, look, I got a spot right here for you. Right here.
No, I'm not. I'm saying I'm thinking about doing it for me. I don't pay anybody $600 because my ass is a single mom. Like, and I don't make bank.
And see, and that's another thing is I hated that I had to do that. Like, I don't like going in and saying, hey, throw this gift, because it seems like begging. And it seems very desperate. And it didn't seem like something I wanted to. I tend to stay away from TikTok live streams as much as possible. If it wasn't for me learning how to use that platform to make my shorts, or my reels or whatever, my TikToks, then I probably wouldn't use it half as much as I do. Facebook's setup for their reels is horrible. Instagram's doesn't make any damn sense, and I haven't even tried to use YouTube's, but and normally if you post like a personal video, oh my god, dude, like something I shot without, you know, my sound or whatever, it doesn't matter, it will not move at all. It has to be something you created on TikTok for it to move.
And see, that's the thing, is it's like, of course, with YouTube, you can't have anything that has a TikTok logo on it. They're going to nail you for that.
Yeah, you got to crop that out or blur it or whatever.
And I edit, like, that's actually what I do for some of these content creators. So I do editing and I make shorts and things like that. I do gaming shorts. I do...
You do like some AI stuff? Or?
I generally stay away from AI. I have this, like, thing.
Is it just like CapCut stuff, though? Or is it like the actual...
No, I use Filmora, which I was going to use Adobe, like the whole Adobe suite, but I just didn't need it enough. So I do all my graphics I do them all myself. I do all my graphics. I do all of my editing. Of course, you know, I don't create sounds. Like I don't go make a quacking sound. If I need a duck, I go find that somewhere. But it's one of those that has the tracks, you know, where you have your video track, and then you've got your audio, and then your text, and then you've got your splicing and all that.
Kind of like, was it Band, Rock Band used to be, kind of? Do you remember that?
Bandcamp? Yeah.
No, it's not Rock Band. What is it? It's on Apple. It's, oh man, it was like everybody was using it. Maybe it is Rock Band. I don't know.
Well, I know what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, you know, the same type of setup that, like, musicians use with all the different tracks and stuff. That's what I use. And I kind of do them from scratch. I take the actual, that's what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to take the raw video and the raw audio, and I'm going to make sure it's synced up, and then I'm going to, you know, do all the things. If I'm coughing, I'm going to mute it so it's not like in somebody's ear.
I was going to throw you off right there. I was like, and not make the noise. And you'd be like, where did that cough go?
I had one, it was the other day that I was interviewing somebody and we were talking about the rubber duck sound. And so he kept going, wah. So I muted every time he said wah, and I put the duck sound, and I made a whole reel out of it. I was just like, he was like, and then like, and then she was like, he was like, you know, like it was a whole, it was just rubber duckies everywhere. And then I put the thing on the screen. Yeah, it was a whole thing. But no, like, I know what you're talking about, CapCut. That's actually the first thing I used. Somebody's like, oh, use CapCut.
Red flag nation. Somebody got me this. I'm a whole ass red flag.
It's actually hilarious. I had to think about that for a second. Like, wait a minute. Now, I did see some of your content on YouTube, though.
You did see some of it. Okay, cool.
Well, yeah. I mean,
that is basically TikToks. I mean, that's basically what I'm doing.
Well, you do have a video on there where you did a live, and it was the no cuddle zone. Yeah. So I watched it on 1.5 speed because I don't have time to watch anything on normal speed. Everything's on everything's on 1.5 or 2, and that's how everybody I talk to on Instagram, those voice messages, that's how they talk to me too. Like they listen to me and I listen to them. Oh yeah, we don't have time for that.
Well, like you can understand times 2 the speed.
Yeah.
I have ADHD. I don't think I can do that. I don't know. Maybe I can. Maybe I can't.
Maybe it has to do with like just in the last couple of years, my experience with, you know, helping people with their tracks before they release them and stuff, and like the listening thing. Maybe it's that, or maybe it's the fact that I can multitask. I can listen for my kid in like 3 rooms away.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
While I'm sitting here.
That's the best thing about ADHD. You can do like 75 things at one time.
Yeah, people ask me, they're like, how do you multitask? I'm like, I just do everything, and then if I get something done, I'm super excited.
Awesome.
That's how that works.
Killing it.
But I did see your video on YouTube, and that's how I knew you were from South Carolina. Because of
So the story. Okay, yeah. That's basically what I told. Yeah, it was just a story, right?
Yeah, it was a story.
Okay.
It was like one of a series, and I was like, where's the rest of the series?
I stopped. I mean, honestly, I didn't see... I think something happened where I got a good roll on Reels or something, like one of those videos. Whichever one's moving at the time, that's the one I go with. You know what I mean?
Like that. It's just
TikTok's moving, then I'm gonna focus on that for a little while, and then now I'm gonna have to push back to YouTube because their monetization has stayed the same. I've watched a couple of videos on the subject. So TikTok has changed their program like 5-6 times. Facebook has changed theirs so horribly. Facebook's was at $30,000 cap. I have a $30,000 cap a month. I am never gonna reach that. Ever. But see, what happened was when they first started their program, their shorts or reels program, they were pulling us from TikTok. So they wanted us to come over there, all the creators, and so they enticed us by the creator program. And damn. So the
Do you
creator
mean
program,
on YouTube or Facebook?
Facebook
Okay.
Reels, yeah. So they did this little thing where they were like paying top dollar. I mean, they were giving, say you got a million views on a video, that was an extra $1,000. So I had $1,200 cap, $2,400 cap. That's all I can make for the month. So I would make that in the first 2 videos. In the first 2 weeks, they would max me out. And so I would make my $2,400. I was done. I did not post another video either, though. So I left them all on Facebook. I would post them on TikTok. Yeah, that's stupid. So
I'll save that in my pocket for next month.
Yeah, I'll save that for later. Then I did it like 4 months in a row where I maxed out quick. And so I was constantly, the good thing about it is they have like a IT division that actually talks to the creators. TikTok does not.
Neither does YouTube.
Yeah, so they actually would communicate with us in the message boards, or the DMs or whatever. But and so I was like, hey, look, I need my 30,000 cap. I can make that, dude. If I'm doing it in 2 days, I know I could get the 30,000 cap.
Right.
As soon as they gave me the 30,000 cap, they depleted the rewards program. Now it's just the views and the monetization off the ads, so ad revenues.
Yeah, everything now is about this darn ad revenue. Like they don't pay out for views as they should.
No,
they
yeah.
should.
That was awesome
On any
back
platform.
in the day,
I mean, I think.
TikTok doesn't do it either.
Yeah, and I think YouTube. Well, you have to understand that the people I tend to work with the most they do reactions to like music. So they fight a lot of copyright stuff, and they have a lot of those issues. So that causes issues with monetization, and it is what it is.
Yeah, that whole issue. I mean, so when I first started I wanted sponsors. I wanted people I wanted to represent a company. I had Luckless for a long time. Luckless Outfitters. They're out of Florida. And I'm actually, if you look on their website, I am you got the women's, the men's, the kids, and all that, whatever. I'm the man. I'm the model for the men's clothing line. You click me to get to the men's section. You know what I mean? But anyways, so that's all it was about back then. I just wanted to get a sponsor because I thought that's what I needed to do, and now that's all Facebook is. I mean, you got people with 5,000 followers. That's maybe made 3 videos, and they're out there pushing product, and I'm like, dude, no one's going. Okay, never mind. I get it. It just gets diluted. So.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Everything gets oversaturated with whatever it is. So you have to get it in when it's good and it's new, kind of, sort of, because then everybody's like, oh, well, I can make money doing this. I don't actually have to put any work into it. I don't actually have to put any thought into it. I don't actually have to be funny or do anything that matters at all, right?
I put a lot of effort in my TikToks.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I was about to say it takes. I get mad. I'm a world's worst critic myself. I'll cuss myself out on the daily. What
I'm saying is that the
someone else coming in.
Other people come in and they're like, well, if I just do this and I do this shortcut, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then they suddenly do okay. And then other people are like, oh, well, I'm going to do that too. Suddenly the opportunity for let's say sponsors or something, it goes down because now
that I had to work for it. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, same thing with blue check marks. I worked my ass off to get a blue check. I was making sure I did not make any violation, anything, blah, 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 blah. And then Meta come out with you could just pay for it. You could just buy a blue check mark now. What? Dude, that was like this prestigious symbol that you were something. Yeah, it's a little bit of a public figure, a little bit.
Exactly.
And so now there's no crown anymore. There's nothing that really just does that anymore. So it kind of took the red tape away from the finish line, So it kind of sucked. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I felt they weren't undeserving. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that in a bad way. I mean, because it took me 4 years to get up to 1 million followers. I mean, I constantly am writing down different TikToks and different ideas and listening to watching different movies and trying to get, skits and lines and try to make this comedy come up. And then you got someone, this is my biggest pet peeve, and I almost always will, not like it and make sure I don't see it again, is just standing there and shaking her boobs for 5 minutes.
People do that?
TikTok is all booty shaking.
New income
and
stream. Let's go.
That's all they're doing is they just do this or whatever. And then if it gets past the algorithm, if it gets past TikTok, million views, they got 10,000 followers, and it took no effort. God-given, but not God-given talent.
Trust me, I get what you're saying, because I have them and I am fully capable of pulling off a video like that. That's not an issue. No, I'm just saying that's not an issue.
No, I know. Maybe when we get off this live stream, you can. I was kidding. You're a new cougar. I'm just saying. It's a little hot in here. That's my thing, man.
I've seen people lately. I put a lot of effort into my content, right? I go and I network. I sit there and I put myself out there, and I'm like, hey, you don't know me, but I'd like to talk to you. And some people blow me off, and some people respond, and it's fine. I've had really huge artists on. I work with some really, high number people, whatever the case may be. I've had 170 something interviews. My channel doesn't take off, but that's okay because my people show up every time.
Yeah, that's
doesn't
all
bother me. I'm not here for money, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make the entirety of what I'm doing into my full-time job. Because I already work full-time. I'm a single mom. I don't have time to do this full-time and that full-time. Yeah. And you know what I mean? And
I'm a single dad, so I have my
daughter. I was about
to
say, congratulations on that, by the way. You said that on the live stream, and that is amazing. There's nothing. I want to say this from the absolute bottom of my heart. There is nothing that makes me happier than seeing, especially a girl that has her dad, because my girls didn't. And it was a blessing, because it was just a toxic thing. It was really bad. But to see someone step up and really be a single dad is not easy, and it's not common. It's no big deal to not be. Oh, well, my kid's there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So to go through the effort of making sure that you're taking care of your child is absolutely huge. And I mean, shout out to you. I know you're not doing it for that, but
yeah, of course, yeah, no.
If no one else tells you, I'm telling you.
I didn't have a mom,
awesome.
So I didn't have a mom growing up, and honestly, I was adopted. So my real dad, my birth dad or whatever, and my mom didn't give a shit about me and gave me up. And then my mom married a guy, and he adopted me from her when she tried to give me up for adoption after the divorce. So he took me in. And so I kind of got a what not to do and what to do kind of scenario there. So, hey, look, if I don't do that, that's not good. If I do this, this should be good. So, and my dad, I thought this was amazing. So my dad would drive me every other weekend, me and my brother, every other weekend, 3.5 hours to go see her mom. She didn't have to waste no gas, no money, no time, no nothing. She would just sit there, and he would drive us every other weekend, 3.5 hours to meet her. And so last summer, I had Chloe for a small stint, and I was driving her back to her mom's every weekend for an hour. Driving to an hour, I wasn't doing 3.5, but I was driving an hour every weekend back and forth. And so I was like, hey, I kind of felt, my dad also passed away 12 years ago. So it was kind of like, hey, I'm doing something like he would do, maybe I would make him proud at one point. So that was pretty awesome. And now I'm got her full time, which is even more awesome and more like my dad.
I bet that's fun. I bet it's
Yes, we do have some fun. She is very outspoken and very,
I have
I'm
an almost
assuming she got that from me,
19-year-old,
you know.
an almost 19-year-old daughter. I have a almost 21-year-old son, and I have a 10-year-old daughter who's a ginger, by the way. So when it comes to attitudes,
Isn't that
yes,
the
she
thing?
does.
Okay. That's a joke, right?
I know it's a joke. I've heard all the things, and it's like, you
Yeah.
know what? She's absolutely amazing, and
I have
I'm
big
that
ears,
person. Like,
so
as long as nobody says it to her as something nasty, like Mama can handle
what did
it.
I do?
But not you. I'm saying when somebody goes at my kid, oh, I had people on Instagram because I posted a couple pictures and they were saying some nasty things, and I went a little bit out of pocket, just a little bit, don't fuck with mine. You just don't do that. I feel like I'm down in the on the ground.
yeah. Why
I
are you
think
so
it's 'cause
low? What? Oh, my bad. You want me to back up?
No, I can't back up because if I back up, then
Can you go up in the chair, maybe?
I'm 5'2", so it's not like I have a lot of wiggle room.
I'm so much taller than you. I'm 5'6".
That's better.
That's.
I'm
not
sitting
better.
up. I'm like literally like.
You want a like a? Do you want like a stack of books to sit on, or maybe a booster seat or something?
A booster seat thing.
That's what they say to me all the time. So, I have a lifted truck. They're like, "How are you driving that lifted thing? You got a booster seat in there?" I'm like, "Got your girlfriend in here, actually."
No, now I feel like I'm feeling the screen a little bit better because before I felt like I was just like this, and now at least I'm like encompassing the screen a little better by spacing. Okay.
Yes, you got it. Are you
Anyway.
doing the Vogue right now? Is that what it's called?
Yes. You should see my last thumbnail. It's ridiculous. It's me going like. That's my last thumbnail. Was like, I was making fun of people that make those faces on videos for their thumbnails. So I nailed it.
Yeah, I don't do that. I just click the little. I do the lazy way. Yeah, that was something I had to, I guess, adhere to and get used to. Me and my buddy, we both came in at roughly the same time, and we met through TikTok because we did like the Blue Eye Challenge, and so the
Blue Eyes, what?
No, I was kidding.
That's the stupidest joke.
Oh, what? You have blue eyes? Oh, I didn't even notice.
I wouldn't have. I didn't notice.
But no, actually, there's fun facts about blue eyes. It's actually an imperfection, and we all have the same ancestor. So everybody that has blue eyes has the same ancestor. Everybody had brown eyes.
Related to my mom.
Yeah, me and your mom are like cousins, twice removed, 3 times, 4 times.
I mean, she likes younger men, so.
Your mom
really
likes.
does.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
send her my DM. I mean,
My mom
is she cute?
loves-
Is she cute?
Yeah.
Is she? She's
Italian,
Oh, yeah. Tell her to holler at me.
like me.
She might already follow me. You don't know.
Now, she doesn't do the tick and talk, and she doesn't do Instagram.
Facebook?
She'll click.
I got 250,000 on Facebook, so maybe Facebook.
I think she shut her face. She only sells things on Facebook. She only clicks on stuff I sent her, like the reels and stuff. And she clicks
So I
it and
guess
she
we'll have to do
watches
the
it.
old-fashioned way. Tell her to call me.
She's on Tinder, and I'm like, Mom. She's like, look at this guy. He's like 40. I'm like, Mom, stop.
Okay, I'm 36.
She's like, well, he's
so
cute. It's either for you or me. I'm like,
Are we there now? That's where y'all are at now. Y'all on that level.
I'm
kind of glad my dad's
not on that level.
I'm glad my dad's not here right now, because he was happily married and a pastor, but yeah, I couldn't imagine my dad coming to me and be like, "Hey, if you don't take her, I will." Like, what?
Well, see, that's the thing is that she's like, well, someday you'll be ready. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
On that. No.
Like, I
shit.
mean, don't get me wrong. You can't hear me?
No. I'm dying. I can go straight.
Don't die.
No. I'm just kidding. I can plug them up. Hold on. Whoa. You can cut this part out.
911. I killed another person I'm interviewing.
No, I was kidding.
Please send help.
I'm looking.
That is going in the middle of the video. Right in the middle. Like, it's going to be an intermission, and I'm going to put that. Don't think I won't, because I will.
Right there, booty, right in the face. Oh.
Yeah, I'll put the word. I'll be like booty.
Booty.
I'll probably make
Booty
a big ripping sound too.
Booty. That's it. Income booty. That charger was right there.
I feel like it's too bright in here.
In where?
It's way too bright.
In your? Oh.
In my place. I need to make it like cat after dark.
Ooh.
I feel like that's the vibe going on right now. Hold on.
I was wondering.
That's better. I don't feel like I'm shining.
The X's in your screen name thing. What's going?
There's only 4, 2 on each
Yeah, I know.
side.
I was like, wait a minute. What is that? What kind
It's
of
a filler,
information
okay?
is this? What kind of interview is this?
I have one person that's in my community that consistently is like, "Are you going on OnlyFans?"
I am on there. You know that, right?
I did not know that, but I do now.
And I have a very successful one. That's my moneymaker, actually.
Good.
That is.
I feel like I should be plugging something in too. I feel like left out at this point.
Well, you could help. I mean, that would be helpful. You're not gonna help?
Hell no. That's why I hire people to do that shit for me.
Nope, I'm not there.
I don't want to do it.
No, so if that's a USB, I'm gonna be mad. Okay. Everybody says that's my powerful thing. That my wink is my powerful thing. Like, oh, there goes that wink.
I'm jaded as hell. Like, I'm that. Like, game doesn't usually work on me. Like,
I don't have.
You have your eyes. That's all you need. You're good.
That's all. No. It's no. You need more. I don't know if you know this or not, but you need more than that.
Followers, yes, you're good.
I'm like, hey, what's up? Wink, and then they're like, yeah, what else you got? And I'm like,
you just do the whole.
Did you see the wink thing?
And you look at them like
that's
that
it?
whole eyebrow up and eyes down thing, and like, no, you know where you like look them up, down and up again, and you're like, okay, I see you.
I don't think that's it.
I'm a girl.
Maybe that's
I don't
why
do it right. I'm just like, woohoo, and that's all it takes. I mean, it's pretty easy.
I'm sorry. Huh?
No, it's not what
that's
I
what
do,
you
but
do?
I could.
Okay, I was about to say, dude, I can't wait to find one of them ladies. I think she thinks you're attractive. How? Well, her shirt's up. That seems to be helping.
Still counts.
I mean, hey, that's game. Hey, if that's game, that's game. You know what I mean?
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Can't hate the player. Gotta hate the game. Yes, only private page. I do have one. Yes, and it's in the top. It's gotten as good as top 1%, and the top 1.8%, and then now we're floating around about 5%. So
feet.
Is what? I thought I wish it was feet.
I'm not a feet person, so I'm like, of course it would be feet. Only feet.
No, I wish it was. See, that's okay. That's another thing too. So, we were talking about like, you know, the Instagram, the blue badge or whatever, and then like, you know, not being able. If I find out that like I bared it all on the internet and I fail at this creator thing, I'm gonna be highly upset because it's just out there now, and I'm gonna have to explain that at some point. You know what I mean? So that's it. It better be worth something. If not,
I have a friend.
Yeah, I mean, I that was a shocker. I didn't really choose that. That was a suggestion, and someone was like, "Hey, I bet you can make a lot of money at it," and I was like, "Okay." And then I made $80,000 last year as a heterosexual male. That's a ridiculous amount of money, to make on a platform like that. And so I was like, "Hey, I might be onto something." I had won $11,000 a month last year. That was crazy. But other than that, it is kind of depleting.
You realize that women are thirsty bitches.
This is gay dudes.
Really? I didn't know that. I guess I get all the women though. Talk manly.
So
that's it.
Like
Talk manly to them.
Huh? I'm not manly. I'm a TikTok creator. You really think I'm manly? I'm over here fucking pop locking and dropping and shit, and you think I'm like out here
Well, I didn't
sawing
see you with,
logs?
like, point
no.
slippers or anything. I'm just saying. I mean,
I can make you laugh. God, that's my power.
I mean that's
Okay, so here's my whole mantra of this whole thing that has to do with TikTok. So I had a little girl who was, she had some terminal illness. We went to Nashville. We did me and my buddies, we did like a little fundraiser for her. They were all TikTokers. And her aunt was one of my moderators. She loved me. She took pictures with me. We were like, hey, she told me that she watched all my videos. And I'm like, they don't even pertain to this little girl, but she loves my sense of humor, I guess. So we get to 6 months down the road, her aunt calls me and said, Jordan, I hate to tell you this, but for purposes, I'll just make her name up, Rebecca. Rebecca called me, which was her mom, I think, whatever. I think her mom called her, said, hey, Rebecca passed away. The little girl passed away. I was like, damn, are you serious? Like, I started crying. I was a little upset because I didn't get to say goodbye, or I couldn't do anything for her. I was a lonely kid, growing up. So I'm sure that had to be extremely lonely to go through that when no one else knows what you're going through. And they can't say that, like, I know what you're going through. They can't say that because I don't. So it sucks. And so I was like, man, I'm so sorry. And she was like, well, look, Jordan, I don't know if this helps or hurts, but the last thing she told me to tell you was that she wanted to thank you for making her smile on days when she couldn't. And I was like, that was worth all 3 years. That was worth every dick pic.
absolutely.
That was worth it all. Like right there, just to know that I'm just saying, like, all that, all that bad stuff that I'm regretting, it was worth it all right there, just to make sure that little girl had a smile on her face right before chemo or anything like that. I mean, it just that made it worth it. So that's really why I do anything that I ever do. I don't really want a lot of money. I don't really want extravagant things. I just want to make people happy. I want to make them. This life sucks. There's a lot of bad shit in this life. Deadbeat dads, or moms who don't love you, and or people who want to see you burn before they want to see you prosper. I mean, if I can make you smile for about 15 seconds, then I can. That's what I'm here for. Other than that, it's just a couple of blue eyes. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing, though, is that I'm like, my hair's
well,
dry,
if you were a man, I would
and
punch you right in the
now
mouth.
I look red, and I just
Listen.
don't even care.
Oh, you're blushing now. Oh,
No,
I got you
I'm
blushing.
red. Look at me, I look red.
I know, but you all of a sudden
I'm
red.
hot.
That's called blushing, ma'am. It's getting hot in here?
Right here.
Yeah.
I'll fix that real quick.
Is that cat after dark? Is that what that's going on?
There you go.
Meow.
That's better.
Meow.
But I was gonna say,
That's got to be your new sound bite.
I've never heard that before. I've never heard cat scratch fever. Like
That's disgusting.
Never heard any
You
of
know
that.
that, right? That means cat poop got in your arm. That's disgusting. Or got in your wound. That's what it means. Look it up.
I used to have a customer service rep supervisor who used to sing that at me in the middle of the day when I was like 17. He would just walk around, cat scratch fever. I'm like,
You should own that company.
well, now, but 17. That wasn't like yesterday. So, I mean,
Oh, was it?
it was.
I thought you were like 19, 20 years old.
I am. So it was like 3 days ago. It wasn't yesterday. It was like 3
Okay,
days.
there you go. I was about to say.
Give or
what's
take,
going
like
on here?
20
Wait a
years.
minute, Twilight Zone here? It's like no more than 22 years old.
That shit doesn't work with me. I feel 23. I stopped counting at 23, like, because that's the last time that I was like cared.
I don't think that's how that works. Yeah, I don't think that's how that works.
It works. This is my
I don't
world.
think so. No, it's Jay's
Yeah,
world. You're
this
just
is
living in
my world.
it. Oh, you don't know. So that is. Do you know Jay's world?
I do know what it is, but I live in my world.
Okay.
And this is my reality.
Because I had to change it when I lost my other account.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, that's the name of like my company, my production company, and all that stuff. So
Put it up here. So it's on the screen. I'll put it up there.
what does that say? Riverside? Yeah, Riverside. I see it.
I'm gonna put your stuff up there so they can see it.
Oh, No, I thought you were trying to get me to look at Cat Studio up there. That's what I thought you were trying to
No,
look at.
there's
Get me
two
to look at.
studios in here,
Because it's
actually.
Cat Studio right now. It's not Jay's
So
World.
this is Cat Studio in here, but there's another studio like connected to this account because, like I said, I produce and host for podcasts. So, um,
Oh yeah.
but no,
Yeah, see, I want to do this as a
you
podcast.
should. But you got to be consistent. Like, and don't get me wrong, I went on
I
hiatus for
mean,
like 10 months.
yeah, and then you tell me that. I was like,
Well, no, I was
oh,
consistent for
okay.
2 years. I had 170 plus interviews, some repeats, some were anywhere up to 5 hours, some were, an hour, just depending.
That's almost one a day, right? Yeah.
Not over 2 years.
Oh, you did that. That over
Oh
2 years. Never
yeah,
mind, my
yeah,
bad.
yeah. And then I had to get surgery. And then
Wait, like a good
yeah,
surgery
like
or
a
like
good
everything all
surgery.
right? Or
It's not a big deal. It's
is it the surgery?
what? What surgery? What
You know,
surgery?
so okay, so look, I'm a cub. I like older women. The surgery that is like music to our ears, and like, oh shit, woo! Like,
No.
you know,
Whatever that is,
oh,
that's a no.
oh man,
No, 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 no. It was.
no, it's kidding.
I was like, I don't even
Normally,
know what
that's
that
like,
is. Like, I'm
yes,
I'm
you
a,
do. It starts with an H.
well, yeah, I know what you're talking about now. It took me a
Okay,
second.
I
I
was about
caught
to say,
up.
yes, you do.
Yeah. Sorry, I just went off on. I was trying to think if I knew of any of the reverse harems where they. No, they do it magically though. Anyway, it's the whole thing. So I just went off, and this whole. I was.
Sounds like where the hell? What was that?
No,
ADHD at its finest, baby.
no, but you have to. I
Well,
mean, you sincerely though, it's the consistency. It's when you build your base, you're not gonna.
and the interviews too. You got to be able to schedule out that many interviews.
Yeah, I usually would do like the week of, so that's why I always scramble. I'm like, oh shit,
Yeah, I
because
tried one guy in this town. One guy in this town. I was like, hey man, you want to come over and shoot a podcast? I will send you the footage. We got drunk as crap because what I was doing was I even told him I was like, look, let's try this concept. Have you ever seen Hot Ones?
hmm
That little show where they do
where they eat
the
like
wings?
wings or
Yeah, they do
whatever,
10.
hot
I was
sauce.
gonna
Yeah.
do like 10 or 5 because I figured 10 would be too much. Like little mini bottles of the shots, and we were gonna ask questions as we got there, and then it would get more interesting. Obviously, it would get more interesting because we were getting drunk. I think it
Everything's
would
more
be, I would
interesting.
think it's a better concept than fucking the wings. Like, to be honest with you, I mean, like someone going, yeah, okay, that you see that 500 million times, but someone going like, "Ooh," poof, and passing out, like that would be hilarious. To see Zac Efron eat shit because he's too drunk. You know what I mean? Like, but anyways,
Actually, picture that.
that
That
was
would be
where my head went.
interesting.
Oh God, if you haven't seen this, you have to look it up. It's Future. I think it's Future. No, 2 Chainz. So he had a cooking show where they cooked with weed, edible shit. And so like he just got way too high. I don't know what that guy was cooking, but he was like, damn, like, and his mom even told him. His mom was over there watching the recording, was like, hey, you might want to calm down. I think you're a little too high. And the guy, he didn't realize what he was eating had so much THC level in it. And just it was hilarious. It's a whole fucking like a whole probably five
Oh,
ten
I
minute
couldn't
skit.
imagine.
You could tell though, and they're counting it out. They're like, "Oh, yep, he did this." Like the subtitles are telling you how fucked up he really is. Like it just took
Well, see,
way too
like
much. I don't really like weed that much, so
I don't smoke weed.
yeah, I don't. I hate
It's just not
my
my thing.
number
It's
one least favorite smell, top of the list.
no, I can't stand the smell, but I also don't like how it makes me feel, so I just don't care. It's just
Yeah,
not my thing.
no, I tried it in high school,
People
didn't like it. Mm.
do you boo boo
Do
for
you
whoever
boo
wants
boo?
to say
Ooh, did
that.
you just use my line, bro? I say that shit all the time. Do you
Do
boo
you
boo?
really?
Yeah,
No, I do too. I say that all the time.
and not in a bad way. It's not a bad. It's not a bad thing. Some people think it's a bad thing. When I say "do you boo boo,"
It takes
like
a
this
lot to
means
offend me. Like you're not gonna offend me.
no, like I mean, some people would be
Sincerely.
like, "Oh, do you boo boo?" No, no, no. What I'm saying is, "Do you boo boo?" Like to each of his own. That's basically how I'm saying it.
I say it because it rhymes.
Well, that's why I say it. Yes, but what I'm saying though,
Let's get real here,
let's get real. I
okay?
mean, I cannot
Do
carry a
you
tune in
and
a
the
bucket. So,
swoosh? I know that's do
mm
do it. It's
mm.
Nike. Trying to think. Yeah, it rhymes. That's
It
basically
does. It does rhyme, but you got to lose one of those boo boos. You got do you boo?
That doesn't sound
I
right.
know it's not going to sound right because it's not the saying. I wonder
Do
what
you boo?
guy ever came up with "Do you boo boo"? Where did we hear this from? We had to hear it from somewhere. Do you boo boo? Oh, I
Probably a
feel like
drag queen. If we're gonna be real about it.
mm.
That sounds like something that's on stage, like sincerely.
No, I'm
Like
pretty
during
sure it was on a movie.
performance. I don't know. I don't watch movies.
No,
So,
my favorite line from a performance is Kevin Gates. I'm toxic as fuck, but you're gonna love it over here, girl. Like he said that at the concert. I'm like,
isn't that
dude,
true though? That's how things work.
yeah. They put
You know, I always tell my friends stop fucking crazy. Literally, like stop
yeah.
fucking
My grandpa
crazy.
told me the same thing. Don't stick your dick in crazy. You can bleep that out.
I'm like they're fun. They are flexible,
They are the
but
best. They put the best
they also
on the
need
craziest.
restraining orders.
Yeah, they put the
Just saying.
best on the craziest. I don't know why he does this, but it is how it's one of those things you'll never understand.
No, exactly. But no, what what I was saying about the podcast thing. I mean, you got to be consistent,
Yeah.
because you can't build your base, especially on somewhere like YouTube. You're not going to be able to build your base unless you're super consistent. Like you have a consistent upload schedule, whether it's live streaming or if it's static videos that you're posting, right? That you're
Mhm.
editing and posting a 15-minute video on some topic or something. I mean,
That will catch traction or not?
it's gonna do better. The thing is that if you post, the difference is like with shorts, you can post one and see if it does well. You post another one, see if it does well, and if it doesn't, you're like, well, I need to do something different.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way with
I
YouTube.
can't get past 500 followers or subscribers. I'm sorry. Like I'm at
Well,
436 or whatever the limit is for you to start monetizing is 500, right?
1,000.
1,000. Oh fuck! I'm never gonna get there. Never gonna monetize.
I'm
Oh,
not there.
bitch.
I like when people tell me the absolute truth, even if I don't agree with it. Feel free.
Oh yeah,
Like you
I
can
read
say
my
whatever you
reviews
want.
all the time,
But see,
and they're
that's the
not
thing
good.
is it's like on YouTube especially, you've got to be consistent. You have to post consistently, and it might take a while. I'm not even monetized, and like I said, some of my friends
Hmm.
are not small creators, content creators,
Yeah,
people
no.
in general. Some of the people that I work with have huge channels with over 1 million followers on YouTube,
Hmm.
right? I'm not, and then there's some have hundreds of thousands, and I work with them, and we're partners and stuff. It just whatever. But I can't break that. I can't break out of that. I've had artists on that are huge. I've had Citizen Soldier was on, and you probably I don't know if you know who they are, but in their space, like they sell out millions of copies. All their concerts sell out. Like they are huge in like especially the mental health space. People really really like their content,
In their
and
yeah, okay, in their persona. It's kind of like Mexican OT. He was like really big in Houston, and like he came out and then blew up with his Twisted Fingers and the one he did with the little baby. And so no one knew who he was, and people were posting his videos like this dude can bang, and everybody from Houston was like, dude. We've known about this guy for a very long time. We've been pushing
Houston.
this guy up. Yeah, you're in Houston.
Houston. Hmm.
Oh shit, that's where Mexican OT's from.
Hmm.
Do you
There's a lot of people around here. There's a
you don't
lot
know
of people
Mexican
around
OT
here.
or yes, no?
No, I know who it is.
Okay, okay. I was about to
I
say,
do.
come on now. I
Yeah.
was kidding. I like him. I don't know why. I like the rolling R's he throws in his rap. Like he's got a different flow than most people do.
Yeah, he's
I mean,
pretty
he's
big
not
in
been a
Houston.
Hispanic rapper since Pitbull, right? I think.
I mean, there are some. There are some. I mean, sincerely.
Mainstream?
I don't listen to mainstream. It's not a thing really.
Oh, see, I like mainstream.
I
Not like Moneybag Yo.
I don't I literally if it's on the radio, I don't know it for the most part.
Oh, I definitely don't listen to the radio.
No, no,
No.
no. I'm saying that's what I'm saying is like mainstream. Like generally when
Oh, I
it's
got
on
you.
the charts, I'm like people are like, "Oh, Taylor dropped an album." I'm like, "Who?" "Oh, Taylor Swift." "Okay, cool, cool." She
She
dropped an
had
album?
five tracks that had cussing in it. That's not Taylor Swift, right? You know what I mean? That's not
I
like I
don't
mean, oh,
know.
come
I
on.
don't listen to her.
Well, she's a poppy sensation. I mean, just because start dating Travis Kelsey doesn't mean you get to start cussing. I mean,
I mean,
how do you
do
cuss in
whatever the hell
country?
you want. Just don't be like JoJo Siwa, whatever her name is. That like,
Listen, I had a date set up for Taylor Swift. I was about to go on a date with Taylor Swift before she blew up. I kid you not. hand to heart. Swear to God, my best friends were cousins with her and way down the road, and she had teardrops on her guitar, blew up. And I was like, dude, that girl's very attractive. She is also 6'7". You know, like one of them. I'm just kidding, but she's really freaking tall. And she's not really 6'7". I mean, she's like up there, you know what I mean? And so she's like a gazelle, you know, all legs. You know, it's just like, whoop.
Oh, yeah,
We'll be
I'm
able to
all
reach that.
torso. Everything's here. My legs are like this tall, and the rest of me that's where all my height is from my waist to my neck. I have these like short little legs.
Hey, on behalf of all the Cubs, we're glad to have you, by the way.
But no, I know who Taylor is. I just don't listen to her music. I don't listen. If it's on the charts, I probably don't know who it is.
It's very popular.
I'm sure it is. I hear people
custom.
like they're Swifties, and I know some of the people that I work with have been reacting to some of her music. I just don't click it. It's not personal, but here's the question. So
I don't listen to it.
You almost went on a date with her back before she blew up, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, were you that person that was the right person to go on a date with her? Were you a good person? Like, I'm not saying not a good person.
God, no.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was like, yeah, that
so
probably wouldn't have
that's
been
a
a
very
good
good
idea.
point. I've been married and divorced.
You do.
And that guy, that gave me, unfortunately, it sacrificed her. But, you know, she married the next guy that she married, or the next guy she dated. She married, and she is happily married.
Oh,
It
you're
gave
that
me
guy. So, like, if I date you, I'll find my guy
like,
next.
good luck, Chuck. Yeah, I'm like, good luck, Chuck. Yep, that's me. I love Dan Cook. I
And
even
we'll never
have.
date because
Oh,
I'm good. Like, I don't want
ouch.
that.
Jeez,
I don't
I'm
want
just kidding.
that. No.
Oh, because you don't want the next
No,
guy to be.
I
But
don't
like,
want
I have to
anybody
on.
to be.
Like, you know, do you know who Dane Cook is?
I know who Dane
Sorry,
Cook is.
That's Sue Fi on my arm. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Nope. I mean, super fuck you. Dane Cook. That's on his Vicious Circle album.
I haven't seen him since forever.
He's actually doing more stand up and stuff like that too.
Really?
But me and my best friend, we got these tattoos when we were 18, and then he died when I was 21 on a motorcycle wreck. So I can't get rid of it. But Dane Cook actually posted it on his page before, which was cool.
That's all.
But yeah, so I don't even know what the hell I was talking about. Oh, good luck, Chuck. No, I'm not that guy. I'm not the. So I married the girl I was dating. I didn't have any kids with her. I had another baby mama prior to, and we, got my daughter every other weekend. And my baby mama was doing well then. Now she's not. So, but anyways, it gave me that kind of like, I guess trial experience I was looking for. I didn't know if I was that guy. The go to work every day, come home every day, and to the same woman, and do the same thing over that mundane lifestyle. Like dinner's at 8. We're going, we're gonna schedule sex and all that kind of stuff. Like, I mean, just crazy stuff. Like,
People do
like,
that?
hey,
I'm sorry.
Hey, yes, 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. Sexy time. Let's go. Like, kids are in bed. Let's do that. Like, no, I just would rather it be more natural than that, I guess. And just let it
Sorry,
flow.
I'm just still reeling from the scheduling part. Like,
oh yeah, they do that.
Oh, okay, well, good for them.
Unfortunately, for them.
Good for you.
Good for you out there that do that. Don't do that. Oh, you have a booty call.
Oh, I have a whole bunch of them. Yeah, I have a whole list, and then I next them out. I'm like,
and then if I go to Houston, I'm not going to be able to get on the list.
I don't know. You might be on a list. Might be a waiting list.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You said no. You said fine. It's fine. I'm good.
No, I actually don't call them because people are really clingy and weird, and I don't do that. So
no one's clingy. No one's weird. No, I'm just kidding.
No, people get really.
But yeah, it gave me that little experience where I was like, okay, I'm not cut out for this shit.
Like in general, or just in that relationship?
At that moment, now still, once I start getting that scheduled up, mundane, doing the same shit every day, tacos on Tuesday, kind of bullshit. Well, that's scheduling sex. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I need tacos more than I need your ass.
I eat a lot of tacos. I love tacos.
You can have all the tacos. I don't eat tacos. So.
That's not what I meant.
I don't eat any tacos.
Oh, okay. Well,
of
that's
any
fine.
variety.
Tacos for me, if you get what I'm saying.
Of any variety. So you can have
any variety.
all of the tacos. with all of the trimmings.
All the fix. Ooh.
All the fillings and
all the fixings.
Pick off what you don't want.
Oh God. Ugh.
Soft, crunchy.
Okay. Now you're doing it on purpose. Now you're trying to get me to like. No.
No.
I'm not doing. I'm not falling for your tricks.
So you weren't cut out for the scheduled sex act, the mundane.
No. You're gonna have a lot of editing to do, by the way. But
fuck it. It could just stay as is. I'll just put some rubber ducks in the middle and some toys and some bath salts and we're
coming right at you. But no, so yeah, I wasn't cut out for that cookie cutter stuff. And so I decided then I didn't want to hurt anybody. I didn't want to break anybody's heart. I didn't want to be that asshole. I didn't want to be a F-boy or none of that stuff. So I started to be to myself. Like I'm just like, alone. The thing was like, I was okay with being alone. I was okay with being single. The thing that drove me nuts was people the girls would come into my life, obviously. They're coming into my life, and not obviously like that, but, you know, girls do. It doesn't matter. Girls would come into my life. Anyways. So they come in my life, and they would say, oh, yeah, I want the same thing. I don't want anything serious. I don't want this. I don't want that, you know, whatever. And I'm like, okay, cool. Good.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Yeah, thank you. I am one of those gullible people that believe when people tell me shit. I mean, maybe it's old fashioned. Maybe it's just I have a hope that not everybody is full of shit. It sucks. I know, but I have that hopeful. I mean, all my guy friends have used me like for money and rides and kind of stuff like that. Like I've never had to call them for anything, and the very few times that I've had to call them, no answer, no call, no show, whatever. So I get used a lot, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. It's more the fact that I can be there for those people, and then when you say, "Hey, look, I need somebody to show up for me," it's gonna be me, and that would
because
that'll make it worth it.
You are. Yeah. Even if that's not who they are, the fact is that's who you are as a person.
Yeah, and I won't let them change who I am. Yeah.
No, exactly. You have to be true to who you are, and you just have to find the people that you resonate with that aren't going to be like that.
Yeah, of course. Yes.
And when it comes to the females, the thing
is you saying
that
bullshit again? Bullshit.
What the hell? What?
It's a weird kind of cold you got there. That's kind of all right.
You know, multitasking. You gotta say words.
I think you're gonna need some Robitussin or something. I don't know. Maybe Miracle Grow. I don't know for that weird one.
Well, yeah.
You haven't been on my private page.
Because their milk will grow everywhere. Like, I'm sorry.
You would think that. You would think that.
I don't really think anything.
No,
I
you would
really
think
thought about it.
You're not helping me with this joke. Is there Miracle Grow everywhere? You would think there was Miracle Grow. Bam! There you go.
I'm trying to be professional.
I mean, when do you start doing that? When are we starting? When are we starting that part of the session?
Yeah, that's not a thing here. Sorry.
I knew this was the right podcast to sign up for. I got it.
No, but the females, every female, and I'm going to say every, and you know what, here's the disclaimer, I don't technically mean everybody, because of course there's exceptions to every rule, okay. Anyway, so every female thinks they can change, right? Yes. They think that, you know, oh, well, you said that, but see, if I'm the right one.
To turn that around.
It's different.
You don't got to turn me around.
It'll be different. And it's like,
You can't,
but why?
Can't change someone. Have you tried?
No, don't get me wrong. If you decide that this is what your priority is, and then you decide, you know what, I want to do something different. Like I enjoy this dynamic with this person. This seems like my person. It makes me happy to make them happy. I'm not talking sexually. I'm talking about
just being happy in general.
Relationshipy type
you're
way.
Looking forward to coming home. You're
Yeah,
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 yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
And like you actually want to move in with them and you want to have a long-lasting relationship. If your mindset and perspective changes in that
I've
way,
always noticed that it's either
that's
one
one
side or
thing.
the other. Like every instance.
But for someone to sit there and have the fucking balls to sit there and be like, well, it's gonna be
What are you,
me.
Britney Spears? No.
No.
It's gonna be me. Oh my God, no!
I
It's
think that was
and I misquoted that. NSYNC's my
Backstreet
favorite band. I'm sorry, Justin. I'm sorry, JC. I'm sorry, Lance. I'm
Boys.
sorry,
It's gonna be me.
Chris. I'm sorry. Joe Fatone,
They're gonna
I
be
am so
like,
sorry. Yeah, my bad. I misquoted NSYNC, and I cannot. Oh my.
insert Greta Thunberg. How dare you?
How dare you?
NSYNC. I'm so sorry as a group, as a
I
whole.
actually have that clipped, that part, the Greta Thunberg, so I can do "How dare you" in the middle of a video.
No. Yeah, I'm a
She'll
huge
just be
NSYNC
right in the
fan, by
middle
the
of
way.
the screen.
I used to
How
serenade
dare
me
you?
and my three friends. We would serenade girls on the top of a water. It was what is it? Damn it, a well house. We would sit on top of a well house. We would do ba 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 and do like renditions of what we
And you
thought.
did the backwards jumping as you did it too, like the whole moves and
Yeah,
everything.
shoot me, hate me, buddy. Just sorry, my bad. I'm not even a dancing TikToker. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean,
I do have a stripper pole in my house.
you do.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
was a stripper for 2 weeks. It was a
Well, hey,
solid
skills.
2 weeks, though. I'm just saying. This is so much
We all
experience
do
learning in
different,
two
put on
weeks.
different hats. Okay, I gotta know though. What did you wear? I want to know.
So going out, I just straight magic mic'd it. I wear like sweatpants and a sweat jacket, and then I'll get down to I mean, basically what I'm wearing now, which is PSDs, which are long briefs, but they're like, they got different designs on them and stuff. And then, so guys also have extremely more strict rules in North Carolina, anyways, because that's where I was doing that. They have way more rules than women do. So you can't even touch to put the money on a guy in North Carolina. Like if you're putting money for me, like for a guy, you just have to
Yeah.
put it in his area. You can't put it on him unless he says it's okay. Yeah, just like throw it over there. But I said it was okay. I'm like, hey, I'll let it slide. You know. Oh, you're not gonna make it rain. You're gonna make it hell. That's what we call that. It's gonna
Blink,
pelt the shit out of
sorry.
you with nickels. Like,
Dude, when I was in
real
Vegas,
sexy, bro. I swear to God. Oh, so hot right
the
now.
Chippendales were the dirtiest people. They talked so dirty.
Who did?
The Chippendales.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's one guy that kind of looks
So,
like, I think it's Channing Tatum, and he does Chippendales,
so.
but he does some rough stuff, dude. Like I feel like some of the moves that he does on the girls, I'm like, is she okay? Is she all right?
Yeah, like I don't need you to like push me down on your leg and like.
This little
Anyway,
thing where
I
you're
don't.
like you're slamming your belt buckle into the back of this girl's tailbone. I don't think she's really gonna enjoy that, but I mean, you can
Yeah,
try
if
it.
a single person tried to like bend me over and pull that move, I'd be like, well, I'm gonna just stay on the ground then.
Yep.
I'm too
Like,
old for
get
this
me back
shit.
up, motherfucker.
You better pick me back up.
Good luck, sucker. I'm dead weight right now. Like, just be like this. No, you gotta pick me up. No, you gotta do it yourself. You put me down here. You gotta help me
And
up.
you'd be dead weight, like purposefully dead weight,
Yeah,
you
that's what I'm
know?
saying. Like, just nope. I'm not. A lot heavier than you thought, huh? Yep, 145, 165 looks a little lighter when it's not dead to you. Oh yeah, he's gonna throw his back out.
Like
For
jump
sure.
up here. I'm like, you jump up there. What the fuck?
What?
I'm not climbing.
Anywhere.
One of my friends climbed him like a tree, though. Yes, she did. I have pictures.
I got my climbing boots on all times. My last
Yeah.
actual girlfriend, was 5'11". She's in some of my TikToks. I'm 5'6" on a good day, 5 normal.
On a good day. That's how I am. I'm like, I'm 5'2".
But see, for the
5'3".
TikTok, I made her wear high heels, and I wore no shoes to make it more dramatic.
So you were like
Oh yeah, it
chest
looked really
level.
bad. It looked completely
That sounds like
unproportional.
it would look really good. You'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it was like, "Hey, how are you?" Right to my favorite feature of a woman. So I was like, "Yes, I'm right here."
Oh, you're a boob guy.
Yes,
Yeah. Well, some people are boob
I
guys,
know
some people
most
are
guys
ass,
are ass
and
guys. Actually, most guys are.
I mean, some are both.
Mm-mm.
It just depends on
Most are Buddha, booty.
Hmm,
Well, I
not at
was
all.
twerking. Y'all didn't see it. Sorry, sucks. I was like this.
I thought about it though.
Yeah, you can visualize it. I could see it.
I can't, I can't twerk. I basically just like
If you
and
ain't
hope
twerking,
that
you
I
ain't
jiggle
working.
the right way. That's about it.
If you ain't twerking, you ain't working. I'm just
I know
saying.
I'm not.
Mm-mm. No, I was kidding.
My hair just got super fluffy. I'm about to put it up because it's irritating the crap out
Oh,
of me.
okay. Come on now. You're messing with me, right?
Why?
You know what a girl tying her hair up means, right? That's like, dude, someone told me.
And it's on my neck and bothering me.
No, someone.
I
No.
didn't say, hey, you want to grab and hold on to that for me?
Yeah,
Like,
no,
I
no,
didn't
no.
say that.
No, so somebody told me, it was like, I said it one time and I've said it 2 times and it actually worked. So she had a hair tie right here. Okay. And so she came over hanging out and she was like, she grabbed her hair tie and when to put it up, I said, oh, that means I'm getting womp womp womp. And she was like, yeah, how
Or you're
did you
getting
know?
fucked. Like, she's putting her hair
She
up
was
so that
like,
she's
how do
ready.
you know? And I was like, oh, was I not supposed to know that?
That's not a thing.
It's That's what she told me.
That's not a
Oh
thing.
God, it's happened 3 times. Am I just like really good at just? I think it's just happening, isn't it? Damn it.
I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just weird because I am a little bit eclectic.
I don't know. I thought this was like a thing, like a hair tie meant. That's what that was. Oh shit.
Okay, I'll tell you this right
That's
now. My
being
hair's
told to
always
a
up
lot
unless
more
like I'm
people.
on camera. The only reason my hair's down is because I'm on camera.
So normally it's up. So you love that hair.
Always.
No, I was kidding.
I mean, I do, but
I'm like, damn,
that's
is your
kind of
hair
not
up right now? Oh
the
shit, I'm gonna drive into Houston. Fuck. I guess we're
No, see,
driving to
that's the thing.
Houston. See y'all later. No.
It's weird because everybody thinks I'm so dirty, like on my podcast and my
Dirty.
friends and stuff. They always
Oh,
because
oh. I'm sorry.
I just took a shower. Okay. No, they
That's
think
what I was
I'm
like,
really
what? You don't look dirty. What the hell? Why would they just think that? Your teeth are whiter than
no.
mine. Shit.
They know that I'm dirty minded. They know the kind of
Oh,
books
oh,
I
oh,
read.
oh, oh.
Like they're aware, and I talk about it all the time. Sex isn't like I talk about it all the time, but
So why did you ask
I
me to
don't
be on the podcast again?
because I thought you were interesting, and I thought it would be really cool to bring you
What
on.
what
Plus, I wanted
what
to
was the
treat for
first
the
thing you watched?
ladies.
Was it Thirst Trap?
Hmm? No, I'm trying to remember which one it was. It was one that I didn't like. I can try to remember what it
You
was.
didn't like it?
Yeah.
Was it the powder one?
No, I think it was.
Yeah, dude, that's my
I don't know.
favorite one I've done
It was
recently.
literally like I don't know, like
That
almost
one,
a year ago. But
yeah.
and then I started getting spammed by your fake accounts, and I was like,
I don't want to get
really?
on that conversation, but geez Louise, buddy. Whew. Those have probably cost
Uh,
me more money than I could ever. I don't even want to think about the money they've cost me. Because I know
but
they
here's the
took
thing:
$10,000 from at least 3 fucking different followers.
I legitimately like all of the people on this wall here,
Hmm.
I know. These are all autographed. Everything on this wall here,
I'll
and you
autograph
can't
something
see
for you
all
if
of
you
it,
want it. You know.
but everything over there. What I'm saying is that like I know them. So when their accounts
Yes, yes,
message
yes.
me, I'm like, bitch, please. Of all people, you're gonna message me
My
like as
my
if I
manager
don't
gets
have.
those the same thing all the day, and she's like, "Oh, really? Well, why don't you take the trash out?" She's like, and the guy would be like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Well, before you left for work today, I asked you to take the trash out, and you didn't fucking do it. So why don't you do that?" And then click, and then they're like, "Oh, I forgot," and then just disappear. Like,
My suggested or hidden messages or whatever they're called is filled with the she started her OnlyFans. Come squirt squirt emoji. I'm like,
wait, what was her name? No, I'm just-
I'll forward. I'll
I'm
add you to
kidding.
the
Don't
group
do
and
that.
then
Please
I'll
don't add to
leave.
that. No,
I
I don't
add
need
you
any
to
more
every.
of that.
No, but if I'm going to be completely honest, I have followed you for a while. And I think I was going to reach out long time ago, but I didn't. I did. I just didn't. I
Yeah.
had a lot of guests on at the time, and I was busy. So
Oh, oh, it's cat world. I'm just
it's.
living in it.
I'm being honest. I'm being honest, and you can ask anybody on my platform. When it was like last summer, I was basically doing like anywhere from like 2 to 3 podcasts a week.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding with you. I know that.
And there were artists and content creators, and
Look,
I
I
mean the whole night.
honestly, I don't get what the hype is about Blue Eyes, anyways, or whatever the hell I got going on. I'm just riding
Well,
this wave until it crashes. I'm being dead serious with you. Um, I don't think there's anything extraordinarily special about me. I don't have any like ridiculous traits, or I'm not like you know extraordinary anyway. So I am extremely humbled. Like I don't, not in a bad way, like where I think I'm a piece of shit or anything, but I don't get it. So I just do the best that I can. And so, like, if I do get a chance, it's the first time anyone's ever asked me to even be on a podcast. Yeah,
really, I popped your cherry.
yeah.
Let's
I
go.
mean, now I've been on
Mm,
one
mm,
podcast
mm.
with boobs, but it was X-rated.
Oh,
It was X-rated. I didn't get to. We didn't talk about,
still,
we didn't talk about.
sloppy seconds is bullshit.
Look, okay, I'm a born again virgin. Okay, how about that? It's been that long. It's been over 2 years since I did that podcast. But no, it's just like no one ever asked me to be.
I just caught that. Wow.
Well, welcome to the joke. Thank you for joining us. No,
No, look.
so I'm going to tell you this. Some of your favorite stuff came from the Carolinas.
Oh, I believe it. I have a friend in or North
Pepsi,
Carolina.
Krispy Kreme donuts, cheer wine. Y'all have cheer wine, right? I think.
I don't know
Yes.
what that is.
The Menage a Trois. No, I was kidding.
That
That's
sounds a little
French.
French to
That's
me. I don't know
French.
what you're talking about.
We came up with missionary. You're welcome.
You personally, right? It hasn't been around for like, I don't know, a billion years.
Probably, yeah, yeah. It was probably my ancestor at least. I mean, my grandma had these eyes, and she's full-blooded Kwaheri Indian. So, um, yeah, I'm pretty sure we came up with the missionary position. You're welcome, America.
It's not my favorite position, but thanks.
Oh no, no, no! I said America. I didn't say
Oh,
thank you.
okay. Yeah, you scheduling, sex scheduling motherfucker.
Whichever girl it
You're
is that I'm talking
welcome.
to at that point, and her favorite one, that's the one we created.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, yeah,
No, but
yeah.
what I was saying all that for was to
Roast
say,
Outlaw? Yeah, we came up with that.
I've
No.
only been back for 2 episodes, and this will be my third. I went on a hiatus, and like I said, I am back now. I've lost 80 pounds, so like it's huge
You look
difference.
great.
No, I
Just saying.
appreciate it. Thank you. I can pull off a pretty picture once in a while. The
I mean,
smile
I'm pretty
doesn't
good at
hurt.
selfies. I'm just saying.
The
I
smile
don't
doesn't
know
hurt.
why.
That's why.
I get made fun of about my selfies, but they be
What?
getting thousands of likes. So,
I get so much hate, it's ridiculous. People are like, I have,
well, I turn that off. Turn those, comments that are relative to what's going on, and you will never see a negative comment.
I mean,
It'll be
honestly,
like 500 comments, and only 200 are shown. I'm like, that's weird.
yeah, I don't
But
get that
that
many.
means 300 of them are negative. Yeah.
I get like 17 comments, and like one's like nasty. I'm like, well, shit, bro, that was mean. But my
So
daughter
people are,
attacks them, so
what do they call them? Twitter fingers,
hey,
trolls.
they must have something going on in their life that is making them feel like they are not heard, and maybe that somebody doesn't give enough of a crap about their
Hey,
opinion in
that's
their real
fine.
life, so they have to go
You can't be in this
online.
game and not have tough skin.
I mean,
Cannot have it.
no, exactly. I'm just like a raging bitch though, so it kind of works.
I couldn't tell that, but not 1 minute, but that's cool though. I mean, you can act like that.
Really? You didn't
Y'all see
catch
this
that
every.
at
No, I didn't
all?
catch that at all. No, no.
Yeah, I got
That
like,
means I've dealt with a lot worse. Let's just say that.
me too. But no, I was just gonna say, like, what are you trying to do? Have you thought about doing? I know authors and photographers. Have you ever thought of doing book
Yes,
covers?
yes. I wanted to do. I've tried to get on 4 or 5 different book covers, and
You got to get
the
with somebody who
three.
can get your pictures done, and then
It
when
was the author, the two authors of the books were in my inbox. They even emailed me multiple times, and then her schedule changed, and she didn't put the book out the right time. And then, so we have this thing around here. It's called luck. My last name uh, is my real name, whatever. But don't tell anybody that. But no, I'm just kidding. They'll be at my door, just beat my door down. It'll be like Selena up in here. But no. Um, so they'll be like in my inbox, and they'll like try to like get me to be on their cover of their books. And I'm like, well, cool. I have luck. Luck means the worst. It's like Newton's law, not Newton, Murphy's law.
I
We
should do that
changed it from Henry law to Murphy's law. I was like, oh shit, something's wrong. I can't hear her,
while you're
but
talking about everything going wrong.
That's where my head goes automatically. I'm like, oh, something's wrong. I fucked something up.
I did that on
I didn't
purpose.
think something was wrong on your end. I thought something was wrong on my end.
I did that on purpose, though, to fuck.
Well, thank you for confusing the shit out of me.
I'm
Thank you
so
very much.
sorry. No, I know some photographers, and I know a lot of dirty book authors, and I've interviewed a couple of them on this channel. And actually, I'd be happy to at least put you their direction. I mean, the suggestion is more to go to a really good photographer that has like a. I know someone that does.
I've been featured in like three calendars.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying
so I
they
have like professional
typically
photos done. Yeah.
they take the pictures and they farm them out to book authors and stuff, and they help
Oh,
you
I
with
get what you're
all
saying.
of
Yeah.
that. And he's actually a really cool guy. Really, I want you to do well and like get everything that you're looking for when it comes to like your content and being able to put it out there and get subscribers. Which I'm not saying that TikTok isn't a great thing, because it can be.
The whole reason behind that, and this is like one of those things you can put in because this fuels my fire, is I wanted to be famous so my parents would be like, damn, I fucked up when I let that one go. Like I shouldn't have done that to him. You know what I mean? Like it's not a vindictive thing. It's just like a win thing. Like I want them to regret that one decision of their life. I don't care if they regret any other ones. I don't want them to perish. I don't want anything bad to happen to them. I don't want, them to have a shitty life. I just want them to at least regret that they didn't put more effort in me. Yeah, so,
Like
you know what I mean?
I'm
Like, yeah,
doing well, and it's because I got away. Like that's
yeah,
what caused it, and it started
yeah.
this snowball effect where I changed who I am and I got back
Yeah, I
to
would
finding
never
who I
be who I
am.
am now because of them. You know what I mean? Like, no.
Right. So that's what I'm
If I
saying.
was
I
with
wish
them, I
I
would
could.
probably be in jail, drug addict, and all that bullshit. I wouldn't have my daughter, none of that.
Right.
So I
I just,
can't be completely mad at them. So,
but you kind of wish you could be like, see, didn't fucking need you. Look what you let go. That's how I feel, at least.
yeah,
And it's
mic
a
drop.
real
That's
thought.
what I want to do. I want to do the mic drop, poof, and just
Oh, I
walk
thought you were
away.
gonna do that thing where it was like the savage love. My kids and I do that thing, and it's like I don't.
Oh, that. Oh, wow. That's.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. That's old TikTok.
But dude, I posted it. I posted my daughter doing that because we were joking around in the car, and we thought it would be cute, and so I recorded her doing that.
Hmm.
And somebody is like, something about her being ginger. They said she's out there doing mean. They said her about her like
What's
ginger.
her name? What's the number? Where they at? Where they live at?
I took the post down because I'm like,
No,
my
no, no, no.
child does
Just email
not
me right now.
deserve
Email me.
this.
I'm leaving. I was kidding.
But then they're like, no, let's not bring that back. And they're like, how could you bring anything back? You have no soul. You're. And I'm like, she's
Well, that's a
can
okay.
you Neanderthal sons of bitches. Like, and then I thought, you know what? I don't care how
Hmm?
cute it is. That is my child. I will not expose her to anything that is that nasty. That's
No,
wrong. So
I
I took it
don't
down.
really like putting Chloe in my TikToks.
I was like, mm-mm. So I took it down and it's gone. So, but
Yeah,
still, I'm like, fucking people.
yeah. No, you don't have to put that out there, man. Like me and you talking about, a ginger snap. I mean
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I'm gonna joke about saying don't have, whatever. But when it comes to something that's there that you don't monitor and you're just gonna post that and then walk away from it, and then you're probably not gonna look at those comments if they get to be like 10 to 15, 20 or 30 of them. You're not gonna look at every single comment. I wouldn't leave something on there that someone else could see that would be like, damn, that dude's a dick. Like I would never do that. At the worst, I would report the shit. You know what I mean? Like if it was like a boobies or whatever, you know what I mean? I would report it, but I'm not gonna leave a comment and be like, damn, you're a whore, or you know what I mean? Like that
Yeah.
permanently stays right there until they delete it, or and they may not see it. So
It's
like
not
I just wouldn't want to
necessary.
look like that. I am worried, and it sucks, but it kind of comes with it kind of works out perfect for this. I am worried about self image a lot,
Hmm.
and on the internet mostly. I mean, outside of here, I don't worry about it too much. A little bit too much, I guess, maybe. But it's who I am, and you got to brace who you are, right? Oh shit, yeah, I didn't even see the message come through.
Yeah, I haven't looked at
Can I
mine.
just make a pizza? I'm hungry, so
Okay,
I'm gonna
yeah, yeah.
go check on that. But signing out, Jay from Jay's World. It's been awesome.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
put all of your links and everything in the description. I'm gonna make it look good. Don't worry
Right.
about it. We got this.
Awesome. Whatever platform. I mean, if you follow this, if you don't follow this lady, then you're doing something wrong because this lady's awesome as hell. Talking about you, not no, that way. There it is. I don't know where it is. Yeah, you're awesome. Yeah. And
No,
like I said, from the Cubs' perspective, we're glad to have you,
well, I'm glad
Milady.
to be here.
Oh shit.
No, go feed your kid. I will talk to you
Right.
later, and I'm gonna make sure
Yeah.
that I put this together, and I will let you know before I put it up so you can take a look at it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the video, the video. Jesus. All right, I gotta go. It's warm, isn't it? Jeez Louise. God. Oh my God, you just did it. You did it. You did your move. That was your move. All right, call me. I'll FaceTime you later. Oh shit.